in your mail, it may be went over
Okay,
there.
fine.
So so
Okay.
there might be issue with it. So okay, so I am just opening my whiteboard and I will be starting with
हेलो ब्रो, वो क्लास कब से स्टार्ट होगी फिर दूसरी वाली? नहीं, ब्लैक अटैकिंग वाली पूछ रहा हूँ मैं।
पार्ट ऑफ ब्लैक हैट हैकिंग ही है ये, लाइक वेब वल्नरेबिलिटी डिस्कशन करना था, तो देन आई आई थिंक कि कुछ रियल वर्ल्ड बग्स पे ही प्रैक्टिस कर लेते हैं वेब वल्नरेबिलिटी के जगह पे, दैट्स व्हाई आई स्टार्टेड बग हंटिंग अ बिट. So
ओके ओके।
yeah, yeah. So this is like some session are already done of a black attacking, like password cracking already done. All those recording you will be getting in your Telegram channel. Like regarding the password cracking and server hacking, all videos link you will be getting over the Telegram channel. Don't worry about that. Till that, just watch the session. There is nothing much, and only one of the video that you need to watch right now to understand the session continuously. This one, this video was that properly. You will be getting control. And someone is telling like, please solve doubt at least. Solving doubt is impossible for me. Genuinely, I'm saying, because every day, like even on my WhatsApp chat, I can show you like at least 200 2500 plus chats are there, and everyone is sending me the peak of their car Linux and all. If I used to solve this out, even if I hire 10 to 15 people, it's impossible to still solve this. So at the end, you need to take care of yourself also. There are a lot of tools where you can upload your problems, get the solutions, and in some rare cases you can call. So that's how it will be working. Please so I'm just sorry from my side, like if I am unable to solve your problems, because I'm not getting it, like tons of messages. Even I don't know you personally over my WhatsApp, like who you are. So you just send me your particular name, then I will be looking for you. Yes, yes, I'm just continuing this. And if you watch the recording again, most of your issue will be sorted out here. So that's how we'll be working. So okay, so let's start it. So right now, today we will be discussing IP discovery, like subdomain enumeration. I have already discussed, in which subdomain enumeration we were basically finding the subdomains of any domain. Like if let's assume your target is facebook.com, Facebook. I'm just putting it. Let's assume your target is facebook.com. So in subdomain enumeration, we were just looking for multiple subdomains of a Facebook, like multiple domains. We have looked like multiple pages of a Facebook is having their own domain. So all of these we will be finding. So that was what subdomain enumeration called, and for that we have looked for the multiple tools. And basically we use subdomain enumeration to increase the length of our tag, because if you are not having a good level of a subdomain, like not having multiple target, you will be just looking for facebook.com. But if you have gathered a complete list of a subdomains, then you are having the multiple targets and you can launch a attack over them. Like multiple target, you can target it out, and then so it basically increase your attack surface. So in between that, today we will be move little more further, and today we will be looking for IP discovery. Like we will be using various tool to discover the IP addresses with any subdomain and all. Like it's a very crucial process in all, because when you are having any subdomain, you need to find the IP address associated with that. Like any target domain, if you are looking for any target domain, you need its IP address to look further for it, because if you don't know IP address, multiple tool will not work on that particular domain, because at the end, for attacking any server, you just at the end you need IP address of that particular server. So that's what we'll be doing. Like whatever subdomain and thing we have collected today, we'll be trying to first find the IP information, its subdomains IP, then the where the infrastructure relies on that. And this is a very crucial activity before scanning or any vulnerability scanning. That's what we'll be doing. So if you do a good level of IP discovery in bug bounty, it basically helps you in target validation. Like target validation means it basically confirms like if the discovered subdomains are real or live. Like in first phase, like if you are in a first phase and you have gathered multiple subdomains, and if you have not done a IP discovery, so you how you can identify like which of the subdomain is working and which of is not working. So if you skip this stage basically, so you will be having like in subdomain enumeration we were finding like 50 to 100 subdomains at a single time. So now you have, if you have having 200 subdomains, and if you have not done a validation, like you have not checked like are they real or a live servers, or are they are real, live domains. So if you don't know it's a live or not, then worthless to attack over them. If it is not live, it will be basically taking your time and resources for a wastage. So that's why you will be doing a IP discovery, and even it basically help you to avoid cloud and CDN targets, because it basically helps you to identify and exclude the content discovery network or the Cloudflare, because you don't want to attack over the firewalls while attacking that. So you will be trying to getting protected from that. And it also helps you to detect the self-hosted servers, because some domain might be point to directly managed infrastructure, so you also don't want to attack over them. So IP discovery will also help you to get into that. And IP discovery also helps you to enable the port scanning. Basically, whenever you are doing any attack, you need IP to run, like if you are running tool like Nmap, mass scan, etc., you need IP addresses for that. So for doing port scanning, you need IP address, because if let's assume this is a domain, you find multiple subdomains of that, like XYZ subdomain you have find. So for doing a port discovery of any subdomain, you need IP discovery. Like until you don't have a IP addresses, you will be not able to do the port scan. And if you are not able to do the port scan, how you will be finding the vulnerabilities further? So for that purposes, IP discovery is also important. So all these things will be looking for. And IP discovery is also very much important, because it gives you the idea of geo and SAN mapping, which basically understand which data center or countries and the server belong to which places. So that also helps you out over here. So that's why IP discovery is very much important, and that's why we'll be looking for. So if you go with IP discovery, we are having the multiple tools with us that help us, like DNSX. So this is the first tool that basically helps you in DNS recovery and finding the IP address. And after that, we are having a tool dig also helps you in finding the IP addresses. Then we are having the NSLOOKUP. These are the very basic tools, but at the end they does your work very well. So you need to go with that. And then mass DNS, this is also a tool. Basically it's help you in a high performance of any DNS resolution. So that's how it will be helping you. Then we have a very famous tool Nmap, that you can also take a help of that. Sodan you can also use. And there another tool is httpx. So https basically resolve IP addresses and respond all the checks and balances. So that's why these are the tools that we can utilize to.
Is this Sudan and Sudan.io are different or they
No,
are
no, no,
same?
no. Both are same. Like Sudan.io is a interface, like it's a GUI version of Sudan. Like if I am telling Sudan, I just assume it's a Sudan.io, nothing much. So Sudan is also important. So whenever you are doing IP discovery, always try to don't scan any Cloudflare IPs, like it might be having the share infra, or may lead to the legal violation. So always try to not scan any Cloudflare IPs. And whenever you are doing that, always try to resolve all the subdomains, because if you are not resolving all the subdomains, like if you have missed the first stage, not resolved all the subdomain, you may miss the hidden or internal assets. So for that purposes, first do a complete subdomain enumeration, and then only move to this phase. And after that, you also like don't try to ignore the real rate limits. Like if you have set your verbose to some limited level, like 10 or 15 you are using, you are doing a very fast attack over any target, it may lead to block or banned by any server. So always try to not ignore the rate limits. Whatever rate limit are by default, always try to use that. And always not assume like whatever subdomain you have find, don't always try like all of these are your target and start attacking, because some may be the part of a third party integration too. So first do a good level of IP discovery, subdomain validation, and then only try to attack over that. So that's how you will be doing, and these are the basic stuff that you need to keep in the mind. And these are the tools that we will be utilizing today to validate the IP discovery. And also let's move on. I'm just starting my Kali Linux, so we will
So,
be getting
but
ready.
to know that
it's blocked, like we have to attack it.
No, no. Whenever you will be doing the IP discovery that we are looking for, like we will be looking for the CNAME, tags, AAA lookup, mass resolution for any list. If any record resolution of IP addresses. So in that we get the idea, like is it Cloudflare secure or not, and then we will have to go for that. So with whatever,
One last doubt.
yes, yes,
Uh, like uh, like we do this domain enumeration, right? Subdomain
yes, yes,
enumeration.
yes, yes.
Like after that, how do we go to the IP discovery? Like,
Yes,
where do
that's
we get the IP of the subdomain?
yes, yes. So first, we have a collected like in previous session. I have made some
Yeah,
files also regarding the subdomain, like whatever subdomain I have
yeah,
collected. I made some of the files. So now we will be utilizing this tool to resolve all the record of a list into the IP address. Like now I am utilizing this tool over that particular file that we have collected. Like first we have run our subdomain enumeration tool over the facebook.com. Now I will
yeah.
be using
Through
this particular
Amass,
tool
right?
DNSX or DIG or NSLOOKUP over all these subdomain that we have collected previously, and now we'll be trying to get the IP of all these subdomains, and then we'll be looking for that. So that's how we'll be proceeding. So I hope it's clear.
Also, thank you.
Okay, yeah. So first, let me start with that. So first, we will be using like cat and subs.txt. This was the file that we have created. Like here, you can find multiple subdomains is already over here. So now I will be utilizing a tool which is DNSX. It is basically a high-speed DNS resolver, basically used in bug bounty for resolving the subdomains to the IP addresses, and it's a part of a project discovery toolkit, and it basically support all of your CNAME, TXT, AA lookup, any silent or verbose modes. So it supports multiple modes also. So that what we will be utilizing. So if you have not installed it, you can basically come over your Firefox. Why it's not launching? Okay, multiple tab has been opened. Okay, and here I will be simply opening DN. Here you will be finding like it's a fast multi-purpose DNS toolkit allowed to run multiple subdomains at a single time and to get their IP addresses. So this is the tool, particular tool that you can utilize. So it's a very fast, and you whatever list you have provided, it will resolve all of this to any IP address. So that's how its interface look like, and it's the installation process. Like simply if you want to install, you can do apt install DNSX, and it will be getting installed over your terminal, and that's how it will look like. And even you can do apt apt clone, git clone, and this link you can clone and you can run over there. So this particular tool we will be utilizing first to resolve all of the IP addresses. So first I will be using the file which is cat, one second, cat subs.txt, and now I will be utilizing a pipe sign over here and a DNSX and hyphen a, and then a silent hyphen silent for scanning it out. So now it is going through the entire stuffs, and it is trying to find the IP addresses of all this file. So it has like given us the data or not. Let me check it out. Okay, it has not given us any output as an IP address. Let me check it again why it's not going. Like if like I want to resolve it out. Why silent? First let me check what are the options with the DNSS. Okay, so we are having the multiple options here, like hyphen L for list string, that list of subdomains or a host that we want to resolve. Here we will be we are just giving the file. So I want to resolve it in a resolve.txt file. So let me give it as a name as a DNSXX and hyphen L for the list, and our list is in subs.txt. So subs.txt, this file it will be using hyphen a. I am providing it over here for the results in this format RESP. I'm also providing it, and then the silent hyphen o, and I want all the result in resolve.txt. So here it will try to resolve. Okay, so now it has resolved all the subdomains, and here it has given us IP address of all these subdomain, like soft1 facebook.1, and this is its particular IP. Then this was the subdomain and this is its IP. So now it has given us the IP of all these subdomains, like vision network facebook.com, and here is its IP address, www.facebook.com, its IP address, realtime facebook.com. So now you have the IP addresses of all these subdomains. So previously, in previous attack, we have just captured the subdomains, and now we have utilized DNSX tool to capture all the IP address, like and it is being saved in resolve.txt. Like if I okay, I'm just pressing it to let's move to resolve.txt file, resolve.txt file. So here okay, cat I have not put
You have
it.
to use cat.
Yes, cat and resolve.txt. So now you can see all of these IP addresses, like subdomain is being converted into its IP address, and now we can target any of the IP address. So if we move further, now we need to run any, like let's assume if I have to go with a beta.facebook.com, m.beta.facebook.com, like targeting facebook.com was quite tough for us, but now we have another target, m.beta.facebook.com, which is having this particular IP. Now we can target this IP utilizing, let's assume I am using Nmap for the service version and a port discovery, and let's assume its port is MySQL port, and I am just putting the IP address, and previous IP address I am removing it. So here I am just doing a quick service version over the port number 3306. I'm just coming to Nmap. This is just for example, and now we can target it out, and it's saying like this port is filtered and MySQL server is running, and version it has not specifying us the version, but now we have the idea, like on Facebook, if that particular port, which is MySQL, running over the port 330, it might be not running on the actual facebook.com, but here it is running, and now we can target this IP for the further attack. Like now we can launch some attack regarding the MySQL servers or for the databases. So it depends on the STJs, and it depends upon the what is the in a scope target, like what you have to do next according to your bug bounty program. So you will be looking for, like if it is in the scope, then you can target further. You can start running some vulnerability scanners like Netcat that we will be running further to scan this entire, and if you find any bug, then the next second you can report it out and you can get a bounty over here. So for that purposes, that's why I don't prefer personally bug bounty, because you have to, like a lot of IP addresses you are having. Now you have to scan all these entire IP addresses, and if you do it with like if you give time like 2 to 3 hours, if you put properly, you might be in with getting a vulnerability. But yes, in this generation or in right now, people don't have that much patience to work over this. But if you don't have that much patience, forget about becoming a hacker, because hacking takes lot of patience and lot of dedication over there. Like those who are a real hacker might be sitting over their room from like morning 5 a.m. or 6 a.m., 10 a.m., whenever they woke up, and whole day they might be scanning entire IP addresses for the vulnerabilities. So that's how they are. Like they may be creating the file of all these IP addresses. They may be like they can copy. I can copy all of these, put in any GPT and tell them like just give me all the IP addresses, make a file of that, and then I can put the file into any vulnerability scanner like Nessus or OpenVAS or any Netcat. I can put it out. And then I can find the vulnerabilities into that and report. So it's a time taking and lengthy process, but yes, at the end it pays you. So if you are willing to do, like you can select any of your program from your bug bounty site, and then you can target them in this way, and you will be finding the result. So let's move to the next command. Like if you want to get the record of all, like in DN once again, NSX help, we have the multiple options. Like only one option I have utilized till now, that we have provided the list, and in the list was just a list of a subdomain that we have resolved into the IP addresses, and -d for the domain string we can use. Like if you have the list of a domain to brute force, that you can also provide, and -w for the word list. Like if you have a good word list or a common word list, you can also utilize, and then -a for query a record by default, hyphen AA for the queuing the AAA record, then CNAME record, hyphen CNAME for the CNAME record, TXT record. If you want, you can find it out. So for finding multiple records also, we are having the multiple tool. So that's how it basically works. We are having the multiple options, but for finding the AA, MX or TXT records, we are having the another tool which is dig, that we can also utilize. Like if I, let's assume if you want to get the CNAMEs also, then I will be using like cat subs dot txt, and I'm looking for the CNAME. So first I will be giving a pipe to utilize the tool which is dn, one second, I need a space, DNSX, and then I am just needing the CNAME. So I will be giving it name as a CNAME and hyphen RESP for the responses. So RESP, and once I press enter, flag provided but not defined. Okay, it's a TXT, I think. CNAME. Okay, I think there is a no space in between that. Why it's not working? CNAME. Okay, so now it's started. Like I just missed a space over here. So now it is started. Like this is outdated version. It's showing like I need to update this tool, but no need to update it out. And now it is trying to connect and show you the CNAMEs too. So it has just given us the subdomains only. Like CNAME, it has not provided us. Okay, this is the CNAME of that particular site. Like okay, CNAME it has not provided you. Like if I want to get with a name, I can also go. I can just simply change it to a names. Like if I want like DNS hyphen a, I can put over here, and then hyphen and a and CNAME I don't want. Okay, let take it. CNAME also I need, and TXT I also need. So I'll be simply putting TXT and the rest. So now it will be trying to find all these records, like even IP every record it is trying to find, and it will provide you. So lot of a record it has provided you regarding that out. Like if you go with, even it has provided some of the IPv6 addresses for some of the sites too, for some of the subdomain. So that's how it's a great tool to have, and you can utilize to find all the things, and then you can do a scanning over every single target, and you can start finding. Like for WhatsApp and developer, I don't know showing all this is legal or illegal, but yes, it's illegal until we are in a control environment and I'm not targeting any of the single site. Till that it's illegal. So that's how you can basically go through all the records, all the CNAMEs, all the CNAME record, all the records types like a DNS, A record, AAA record. So all the record types you can find. And if I go with its a help menu, we are still having some of the multiple options remaining. Like this query I have already done. Some of these are remaining, like NX record I have not tried to find, TXT record I have find, but SRV record I have not gone for. So if you have a need of that, you can also go with that. If you want to put some filter like this RESP filter, I have put it to display the DNS response. If you don't want that, if you want to display the DNS response only, then this one you can put. If you want to filter the result by the DNS status code, then you can use hyphen R code string. That will be also helping you. If you want to do probe, then hyphen CDN for displaying the CDN name, ASN for displaying the host and ASN information. If you want to rate limit, because I have already told you, like always try to do utilization of a rate limit is also important every single time, because don't try to increase the intensity of your attack. Because if I am doing any attack, or like, because these are the type of attack over the any server. So if you are doing at a high intensity, like here by default the rate limit of this tool is default is 100. So if you change it to like 200 or 500 or 600, then you will be getting the result much faster. But the firewall system of a Facebook might be also getting the request, like yes, someone is targeting you very anonymously and very rigorously, very faster. So at that time they maybe block your IP addresses. So for that purposes, don't try to increase the rate limit until you are in a very hurry, like you need to do it very much fast. So at that time only you can increase the rate limit. And hyphen O that we have gone, like these are for the output. You can take it output as a txt format JSON format also you can put, like, and the name of a txt you just need to put .json and you will be having the JSON format. And then the debug options, some of that you don't need right now. And optimization, you can do some of the traces. If you want to do DNS tracking, you can also do with this particular tool. So this will be a great tool to have and to proceed with further hacking and like further penetration testing, not hacking, because I want to be legal. So that's how you will be utilizing. I hope this tool is clear to all of you and you must be able to use. So are you able to I hope you all get the idea, like, right? No, Cloudflare doesn't allow you to read the DNS record because it has having the multiple record of multiple DNS and multiple domain names. That's why it doesn't allow. But you already having tons of subdomains. Why will be looking for the Cloudflare ones? So just target what you are having and what is under the scope. Always try to do that because you don't have to break the rules right now. So just be in the scope zone and try to attack over there. Anyone have any questions, or should I proceed further with another tool? Because I will be discussing tools continuously, and together with that I am just giving you the concept what is the need of that particular tool. And now it's on you, like how you can utilize that and how much you do. Website domain are protected, that's why I was implying. Yes. So that's how you need to do. I hope you get the idea. Let's move to dig. Anyone have any questions, or should I proceed further? Okay, so after the session, try to run this tool. Like try to run this tool over any. Like you can go with HackerOne. Here you will be finding multiple targets, and you can start scanning. So I'm just moving back to my Kali terminal. I'm just clearing it out, and now we are having the dig. So dig is basically a domain information grouper. It is a it's a standard DNS query tool, and it is basically used to fetch the detail of any DNS, like all the DNS A record, MS record, TXT record, or NS record. It will be utilizing to help you out, and it's by default installed. Like if you have not installed, you can go to GitHub and get the idea. But I think it's already installed over that. So if I go with a dig help, these are the help option, and it doesn't have that much options, but yes, still this is a very important list tool. So if I go with the dig -h, it will be giving us the list of all the things that it can do. So these are the things like -q for class query, it is one of the default one. Then -q for the type. So these are the options we can try. So some of the command, like if I want to basic IP lookup, if you want to do for the A record, then I can simply put like a dig facebook.com, and let me give it parameter as a plus. One second, plus, and so we have a multiple options, so I will be going with plus. Okay, so let me utilize plus sort one. So this one I can utilize, so plus sort, and this is like it will be only giving you the IP in a very simplified view. So this is the IP of your target. So similar to this, you are having the multiple subdomains. If you want to go with that, like -sort you can put over here to get just the IP address in a simple way. If you want to get a detailed DNS lookup, then you can go with like if you want to get the full section response, then you can simply put like a dig. And this is, if this is a target, I will be simply putting facebook.com, and I will be simply putting login first over here. Login parameter I can provide, and then facebook.com, and this will this one I will remove it out. So login, and I need to give dot also, login.facebook.com. so this will give you like a full section response, like answer, authority, additional, etc. So all these detail you have just found utilizing the login.facebook.com. like login parameter you need to put before any domain, then it will give you some more details, like regarding its query, its answer, its authority in addition. And then in version, what are its flag, what is its mbz, what is its udp. so all these details you can find it over. What is its cname, and then what is its cname, answer sections. So multiple things you can find it out utilizing a login parameter. Then if you want to fetch the mail server, like if you want to fetch the mx record, you can simply put a dig, and I need to, one second, I need to utilize dig, and here I will be just simply saying it, giving it a parameter as a mx for mx record. So m MX for the mail server record. Like it is very much useful while testing the email security or looking for the mail like SMS lookups or SMS spoofing. So here it will be giving you the result regarding the MS record, and all these MS record you can you find utilizing this MX plus sort result. So that's how you will be finding the fetching all the MS records. So if you want to a specific DNS server, like if you want to resolve all the response with, let's assume, Cloudflare DNS, which is over the 1.1.1. So if I want to go with that, I can simply use dig, and I can utilize at the rate. And if I'm going with the Cloudflare, it's a 1.1.1.1. And here you just need to put your target. Right now it's a facebook.com, and now it has resolved this with a Cloudflare DNS. So that's how you can also fetch all of your DNS query if you want to get little more security over there. So that's how you basically find. If you want to get all the DNS record, then at that time you will be simply doing DNS Facebook. Facebook.com, you don't need to put facebook.com every single time. Whatever target you are looking for, you can put over here. So if you want to get all record, simply any, and any provides you all the records including its IPv6 address too. And this is validated for all the subdomain that you have collected. Like if I go with cat subs.txt, in this file we are having the tons of a subdomain. So you can utilize all this tool over each and every domains to find some more details and find some more queries and find some more great detail regarding that. So that's how you have to utilize. And so this tool will help you to get more detail regarding the IP addresses, where they are, what are their CNAME, what are their securities. That's how you need to perform. So in between that, we are having another tool which is NSLOOKUP. So NSLOOKUP is basically a like it's from a very long time, and it's a very great DNS resolver tool, and it's also built in over the Windows also. Like if you are utilizing Windows, it still come over it. If you are utilizing Linux or Mac OS, on all over the operating system, it basically comes pre-installed, and it's very much simpler than the dig, and it's a very great for the quick queries. So if I want to basic IP address similar to the dig tool, I can simply put NSLOOKUP, and login IP, if I go get one, then I will be putting login dot one second, login dot facebook.com, simply put, and all the login details, server details I will be having with me by NSLOOKUPs too. So most of the time, like if you are working in some control environment, they might be blocking multiple tools, like they may be not giving you the access of the dig. So at that time you might be using NSLOOKUP or some other alternative tool you will be utilizing. That's why I'm adding some of the more tools together with that, so you are having the bunch of tools with you. So if any condition your one tool is not working, you can have the alternative of that particular tool, or if you can switch to some other tool. So that's how we will be doing. So simple to that. We can also find MX server utilizing the NSLOOKUP also. So NSLOOKUP, once again, look up, and if I want to find the MX server, I can simply hyphen type, and type is let's assume MX. So I will be giving it name as a MX server, and the IP or domain you want to look for, it's MX server. So it's a mail exchange, that is this one it is utilizing. So if anyone is looking for like attacking over their any target mail server, then they can utilize this mail server and go further. And this is using the DNS, like port 53 it is utilizing, and this is server address. So that's how you can look for its MX records. And after that, we are having the MassDNS tool, like it's MassDNS. So this is like it is not installed, it doesn't comes pre-installed. So if I press Y over here, now let me install it first. Don't know when I have deleted this tool. Just let it be till that. Let me check some chats. Also not added in any group 8. When you will be adding today, you will be getting added. Like in between that, I was having the tons of work I used to finish that. So I was looking for like if you come to my website, I have added one more thing, like you can just simply run your terminal from my website too. So if you are looking for, like, if you are unable to load Kali Linux or download Kali Linux, you can simply come over my website, and from here you can launch a terminal. New page will open, and here you can also practice all of your commands, like I have config. You can, so in that I have put a lot of time, config, and here you can find all the results. So all the Linux commands you can practice from here. Like if I put ls any file, whatever you want to do, you can do over here. So in between that, I am wasting a lot of time to design, because I am not from a web development or a development side. So I will be adding you, but this one you can utilize if you not have a Linux right now. But I think everyone have installed Kali Linux till now. So if you are not having, then you can practice over there. All the tools, no, all the tools you will not be able to practice, because Kali terminal is not, it's just a Linux terminal to practice out. Okay, so I hope it's all clear. And anyone have any issues with any tool? Okay, so where you have to practice and which are the targets you are having. So I hope those who have watched this first video, first session, if you have attended, you all know like where you have to attack and where you have to launch all the attacks, and now you can switch move further. So let's move further. Now this mass scan is being installed, MassDNS is just installed. So I am just simply putting MassDNS, and here also we are having lot of options like -b for bind to. It basically bind to IP address over any port, and the default port, the default is this one. And then -c basically resolves the count, -l for its this menu, -i for the intervals. So a lot of options this tool also having, like you can also set its output flags, some of the advanced flags also you can set it out. So let me utilize this, like if I want to do a basic resolution utilizing any word list, I can also do that. I don't think I have a word list right now. So okay, so I'm just putting the commands, like you can if you have the word list to resolve any domains through the word list, you can utilize this out. So for that purpose you will be simply using // and then the bin and / mass DNS and -r to resolve.txt. So resolvers. So one second, resolvers.txt, like it will resolve in this particular file, and then -t and -a parameter I can utilize. Okay, one second, -a, and then -o for the output, and let's take it output as -s utilize it as a word list.txt. So if you are having the word list, it will basically use the resolver.txt, and it will try all the domains in any word list.txt. Like we are having the subs.txt, so let me give it as a subs.txt. So now it will be utilizing subs.txt for that. And why is MassDNS it is doesn't having
Remove current directory bin.
what? I'm not you are not able properly.
Remove it.
Yes,
Remove
yes.
it. This. Yes.
Okay, it's still showing unsupported record type -a. Why is not taking this on as a record? Let me remove it out too.
So you didn't mention hyphen.
I'm just removing all the parameters. Directly I will be trying to resolve it out. Okay, now I have also deleted the file parameters too. Okay, 1 minute. I'm just coming back. Here I have a power cut right now. I don't know what the heck this is, why they used to cut the light. Yeah, I was just connected with my phone's Wi-Fi. That's why the session is on, but now my laptop started lagging because it is not in a turbo mode. You can see about my cursors. Okay, I'm just let me wait for 1 or 2 seconds. If it comes, then we'll be continuing, otherwise tomorrow I will continue. Now it has connected with my phone's hotspot, but okay, just text me after the class, like I will be adding you there. I hope you all get the all have received the mail regarding the meeting link, and rest you have not get the channels. Just text me on a WhatsApp. Once again, just text me over the WhatsApp. I will be doing that soon, don't worry. Today we will be getting everything. So let's start. Like today, first we will be starting with the vulnerability scanning. Like what is vulnerability scanning? What is the actual process? What are the types of vulnerability scanning? How we can do it? What are the tools available for us? So multiple stuff we will be discussing, and furthermore we will be discussing further. So today I will be try to cover most of it, and then few of the tools will remain, and few of the advanced vulnerability scanning techniques will be remaining that we will be discussing further. So I hope everyone have some idea regarding what is vulnerability scanning. Anyone want to add some point in this? I will check, like if there is a day 3, I will check like where is day 1 and 2. I just send with a screenshot of that where you have got that particular video. Just text me over the WhatsApp of a screenshot of that. I will be sending that remaining. Okay, so let's start today, and whatever issue you are facing, just text me regarding that WhatsApp. I hope you all have my WhatsApp number. So today we will be starting with vulnerability scanning first. Anyone have some idea like what is vulnerability scanning and why we actually need this?
Vulnerability scanning is to find the bug.
And no introduction explanation directly. Directly, I have not. Yes, yes, you have. You are missing one lecture. That's why you are just moved to the tools only. And the lecture 1 is embedded in that. Just send me the video link or whatever you have get. I will be going through that and let you know what you are missing. Yes, yes. So someone was saying what is vulnerability scanning. So basically, it's a process of inspecting the system or any application, any network, or any server, you can say, for all the security weaknesses that any malicious person or any attacker can exploit. So this is what vulnerability scanning is, and these weaknesses, like if you look for the weaknesses, it can be outdated softwares. Like once you are trying to attack over any server, there are a lot of ports running over there, so there can be some services that is running on any of the port might be outdated, and it can lead to the vulnerability. So that's what we will be learning, how to scan that. There can be some misconfiguration also. There can be some known CVs like common vulnerability and exposures. There can be some insecure code or services. So whenever any website or whenever anything is being set up, we look for all of these, like is there any misconfiguration in the software. Otherwise people will start utilizing that, start using those software, and once anyone find those bugs, he will be exploiting that. It can lead to data misuse, it can lead to the hacking, and some other stuffs can be done with that. So first we will be trying to scan the entire system, so we can protect it in a well manner that will help us in a further way. So like if you go with cve.atr.org, here you can find all the listed and the recent vulnerabilities that is available over there. So if I okay .org, I need to visit. So this particular website, you just need to come over here, and if I go with here you will be finding all the CVEs, like whatever CVEs available right now, what are the current vulnerabilities, or even you can go with exploit DB. So this website also provides you all the latest vulnerabilities, news and resources, like what are the vulnerabilities are happening right now. Like here as of 2025 6th 6th June, 5th month, it's a June 6th. So here we have one vulnerability in the Apache Tomcat server, which is leading it for the DOS attack. Then we are having another vulnerability which is ABB Canon aspect, and which is leading it to the remote keyword execution. Then we are having another vulnerability in Mac OS launch daemon, which is leading it for the privilege escalation. So that's how you are finding multiple vulnerabilities over them. If I go to the moving to the page 2, here I can also find some more vulnerabilities, like one vulnerability is in the WordPress user registration membership plugin. Another one is in stack buffer overflow. So a lot of vulnerabilities are available over there. And even if you look for any particular services, like if you are looking for HTTP services, you can simply search over here, and all the like I have searched http over here, and now I can find all the vulnerabilities in http, like here in ivmi navigation, http security token bypass, then http request smuggling, then we are having a store cross site scripting xss, then in http debugger we are having unquieted service path. So multiple vulnerabilities you can see and you can find over this particular website. And any service, like if you are looking for mm, like if you are looking for services like ftp, for particularly ftp you will be having multiple vulnerabilities. If you are looking for ssh, you will be having tons of vulnerabilities regarding the ssh too. So that's how they actually work. You can find any vulnerabilities over these sites, and then you can work with that. You can find in all the bug hunting platforms, like whenever you are scanning for any bug hunting program you find over here, then you just simply search those vulnerabilities in these databases. If you find, you can report them, and they are good for you. And that's what the companies are looking for. So that's how you need to work. Like these are the resources that you will be following in between. And before that, we will be learning multiple tools to find those vulnerabilities, and then we will be moving forward. So whenever you are doing any vulnerability scanning, your main purpose is to identify all the known vulnerabilities before any attacker can find. Like as a security tester, or as a security engineer, cyber security engineer, your main task is to protect the online infrastructure of any company or any organization. So to do that, so you will be first trying to find all the vulnerabilities that may be happening in any system. So before any attacker can find that, you will be trying to find. That's why even all the bug hunting platform or bug bounty platform are listing all of their programs, so people around the globe can come to them and start finding the vulnerabilities before any attacker find them out. So that's what you need to do, and this is the main purpose why we do the vulnerability scanning. And it also helps bug hunters and a pen tester to basically discover any easy entry points in any organization or any infrastructure, any software. And another reason, it prioritize the risk, like what can be the risk of any system. Like if any vulnerability scanning is done, and you know, like some on some of the port there is some services running which is having the outdated version of that, so it indicates the risk. So it helps you to reduce the risk of any server or like that stuff. And it also helps you to perform the non-intrusive and automated testing on any large scale. Like if you there are multiple tools that we will be using which will allow us to scan the entire range of our IPs, whole websites, and all the stuffs at a single time, single click, and then it will be listing all the vulnerabilities of that particular website. So those things we will be using. So whenever you are utilizing any vulnerability scanner, you need to specify the target that we will be doing further. Then you have to do some footprinting of the system, like what are their subdomain, what are their IPs that we have learned in a previous sessions, like how to find IPs, how to check for the domain, how to collect the subdomain. So first you have to do target. Let me write identification. This is the first step. Just understand it's a target identification. Then you have to do footprinting.
Sir, I have a concern. Sorry to bother you.
Yes, no issue. Just take your
I
time.
wanted to say sometimes we wait until end of the class, and after 1 hour, we figure it out that it was just a basic class. So my suggestion is, if you could please give a little advanced demo or some kind of demo attack from the start, that what we would
Like
be able to do or learn
yes.
at the end
So
of the class.
yes. So how much session you have
You know,
attended
some
till?
students with some students are already here with advanced knowledge, so they could skip that basic class now.
Yes. But I need to take care of everyone, because I don't
No, no,
know
I'm saying
who.
that if you could give a demo in the start, like this class contains this content. So if you know this already, you can skip to the next class. If you don't know, stay in that class.
Yes. So here I am just listed over here. Like this is the vulnerability scanning part one, which basically first cover what is vulnerability scanning, because I need to discuss what are the vulnerabilities and how to identify the target and all. Then we will be jumping for the attacks, like what is XSS, what is the other types of attack, and then we will be moving to the tools further. Because if I directly move to the tools, then multiple people, like I don't know what is the previous experience of any person, and so if I am starting
No,
anything,
no,
I
sir.
need to
You
take care.
you 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 got me wrong. I'm saying, all right. So today in today class we are in like just discuss module 3, right?
Yes,
Just
yes,
the
yes,
module
yes,
3.
yes, yes. We will
So
be discussing the
all
module
right.
3
So you
over here.
cover only module 3 topics. So now we already could see the topics. So these are the topics which you just showed us.
Yes, yes,
So
yes.
we can, if we know the topics, we can
Yes,
skip
yes,
the
yes.
class.
Yeah,
We
yeah.
don't know if,
Yeah,
yeah.
even in a
Okay.
starting, I
So
have already shown this. Like, if you know all these stuffs, you can skip the
or
session.
maybe I missed that. I'm sorry for that. So it's just a module 3 class,
Yes,
right?
yes, it's a module 3 class. Like every module, like if I have gone through the module 2, I have first discussed like what is subdomain enumeration. You can check in the recording too. Then we have moved for the tools, like for subdomain enumeration, whatever tools are there, we have find, and we go through all the tools. Then for IP discovery, whatever tool was there, we move for that. For port scanning, I suggested my one of my video to go through that, because that was in more depth. That is over the Nmap. For content discovery, whatever tool we already discussed over there. So that's how the session is. So we need to discuss
Perfect.
everything from the basics, because some
Perfect.
people doesn't know anything. Like someone is like in chat, you can see someone has told like he doesn't like I moved to tools only. I have not given any introduction part over here. So that's the issue. So I need to do like
I I understand. I understand.
yes, yes, yes. So let's move on.
Yes.
I hope you get the idea. Like first you need to do the target identification. Then you will be doing the footprinting. Like you will be identifying the technologies. What are the technologies it is using? What are the servers it is using? Is it a content management website over the WordPress or PHP? So that are the things you will be checking for that, and then you will be matching against the known vulnerabilities, utilizing like then you will be matching with known vulnerabilities, like what are the whatever known vulnerabilities in a vulnerability database or CVE exploit database, whatever website and resources you are having, you will be checking all around the internet for knowing the known vulnerabilities, and then you will be generating a list of a vulnerability, making a report, and then you will be submitting that, and according to its severity, like it's a low, medium, or a high, or it's a critical level of a vulnerability, you will be getting paid. So that's how your basic bug hunting is working, and we have discussed all of this. So now we are having the two types of there are multiple types of vulnerability scanning. Like if I go with types of vulnerability scanning, anyone who have some idea regarding the types of vulnerability scanning? Anyone having idea regarding the types of vulnerability scanning?
No.
Okay, so the first one is a network based vulnerability scanning. Like first one is a network based. So when you look for the network based vulnerability scanning, it scans the server, open ports, services, and all the open ports you try to scan using the tools like Nmap, Pernicious, or OpenWest. So it is the network based. Then we are having the web application based vulnerability scanning, like web based. So in web-based vulnerability scanning, you will be scanning the website for vulnerabilities like XSS, SQL injections, or LFI, and we will be using the tools like Nuclei, Nikto, OSAP, JAP. So for doing web-based vulnerability scanning, then we are having third one is a database. Like if you want to basically get into the database, you will be doing a database level of scanning, which will allow you to find the misconfiguration in the DBs, like databases. So for that you will be using the tools like SQL map, which is a manual, and then we are having the tools like Nmap scripts that will allow you to scan the entire database. Then the fourth one is credential based. So if you go with the credential based scanning, it will use the valid credential for the deeper access. Like some of the tool of them is a Nessus Pro, Qualys, they are the advanced attacks, you can say. But yes, Nessus Pro you can utilize in cadential based scanning. Then we are having the fifth one, which is a CMS specific scanning. CMS specific, like multiple website are being developed over the CMSs like WordPress, Joomla. If you want to get into those, if you want to scan these websites for the vulnerabilities, you will be using CMS based specific vulnerabilities for them. These are the types of vulnerability scanning that we will be doing in a whole session, and that we will be doing. First, like whenever you do the vulnerability scanning, it's enumerate the attack surface very efficiently, and it basically speed up your manual testing by highlighting the big points, and then we get the idea like what you get and all. So whenever a vulnerability like vulnerability scanning is a not exploitation part, like first part is all the information gathering, where we have collected the information regarding everything, and then in second part we have gone through in second part of that we will be going through the vulnerability scanning, and once your vulnerability scanning part is done, then we will be looking for authentication and access control issues. So like in first part we collect the information, in third and second part basically we look for like what can be the weaknesses in all the information that we have collected, and once we find all the weaknesses, then we go for the exploitation part, and then the reporting is the last phase over here. So today we are over the vulnerability scanning, like what are the big point in any system to go through that. So that's what we are discussing. So so let's move to the tools right now. Like I will be discussing multiple tools today. Like first I will be starting with nuclei, and then we'll be looking for. So I think in between that we are having some types of a vulnerability scanning also. Anyone who knows what can be the types of vulnerability scanning? Anyone have any idea? Like what is automated vulnerability scanning? Anyone have some idea regarding that? What is automated vulnerability scanning? Okay, so when you look for the automated vulnerability scanning, it uses the pre-built-in tools and the script to scan any web application, APIs, or a network, or any system for all the known vulnerabilities based on the databases. Like if I scan any website with the known vulnerabilities, it will be taking all the vulnerabilities that is available over the exploit database. Like if we scan facebook.com utilizing the tools, let's assume Nessus or OpenWAS, so basically what that is doing, so it is fishing all the vulnerabilities that is listed over any databases, and then it is matching with it, like is that vulnerability is available in that code, and if not, it is not giving you, and if yes, then it is listing there that yes, that vulnerability is available over there. So that is what automated vulnerability scanning is. So basically it is using the pre-built-in tool, like we have a NIC tool also to do all these stuff that we'll be looking further. So whenever you do this type of a scan, like automated vulnerability scanning, you basically run a tool, it scans the target using the set of a rules, pattern, or the signatures, and then it gives you the result, like give you the potential issues that can, and also categorize it with the severity, like how much critical that particular vulnerability is. So when automated, let me write automated one. So automated, I hope you all get the idea like what is automated. So in automated scan, we are utilizing few tools that works on some set of rules to find the vulnerabilities in that. Like that rule can be missing headers. The rule can be defined as outdated software, exposed directories. It can be as a default credentials too. So that what we will be doing. So for that automated scanning, we have tools like nuclei. Then we are having tools like NICTO. Then we are having OSAP, JAP, I can say. Multiple tools are over there, like WP scan for all the CMS website, like WP scan for all the CMS website. Then we are having the Nessus. So all basically once you give the target to this tool, they will start scanning, and you don't have to do any stops in between that. So that's what it will be doing. But there are few limitations of these tools also, like they can generate some of the false positives also, or there can be some mislogic flaws also. And all these scanners, like if I talk with a Nessus, Necto, OSAP, so all these scanners are very noisy. Like if you are scanning any target, like if you are, here is your target, and if you are scanning that with helping this tool, they are continuously communicating with your target by sending some of the ping messages. So they are very I can say they are very noisy scanner over the network, because you are directly communicating with your target, and it provides a lot of noise over the server. So, and it can trigger the intrusion detection systems, and your target may ban if they have configured properly. So these are the risks with these tools, but yeah, they are very clean tools that can be used. And whenever you are utilizing these tools, they gives you the vulnerabilities. Only the known vulnerabilities is provides you, like unknown vulnerabilities it will not be able to find it out. So all the known vulnerabilities you will be able to find utilizing these tools. So that's what this tool basically does. So like if you are using this tool, there is some risk with this tool, and there are few rewards with this tool out. So after this tool, like these are the automated tool, and then we are having some manual vulnerability scanning also, like a manual scanning, I can say. So if I go with a manual scanning, here in manual scanning we basically hands on the process where we analyze the target without any automation tool, and then we identify the weakest spots, and then we test them for any valid reason, like if there any vulnerability is available over them and not. So in that scanning we basically use input fuzzing, then we basically do parameter discovery. So basically in input fuzzing we are putting some input over there, and check like what they are doing over the target. We used to do some cookies tampering, like we used to capture the cookies, and then we change something into that, and then we look like what is the response of that particular server by whenever we are tampering their cookies. So these are the steps we look for while doing some cookies tampering. Okay, just give me 1 minute, I am having some text. Okay, so I hope you all get the idea regarding the manual scanning. In manual scanning we are doing everything manually, and in automated scanning we are utilizing all the tools, and then we are using that. So first we will be looking for the automated scanning, like utilizing these tools, and then we will be learning manual scanning. So let's move to the first tool, which is nuclei. So let me go through nuclei. So it's a very fast, customized and vulnerability scanner, which is provided by the global security, and it's a great tool to have. Like it uses lot of fast scanning process, and it is like a great tool to scan any, like whenever you provide any target to that, it scan it properly and it gives you the result, and that's how it works. Like it is best for detecting the CVEs, misconfiguration, open panels, exposed files. So these are the things that it does at a best level. So if you want to install it out, you will be simply going over here, do git clone, and simply paste over there, and you will be able to do that. And even in Kali Linux it is already installed, so you just need to do apt get install and you will be able to do that. So I'm just putting my password, and here we are. I'm just exiting my terminal. Let me open my terminator. So this is your terminator. Like if you are using Kali Linux terminal, that's also quite good. Like you don't need to switch to the terminator directly. Both are very much okay. So before that, let me discuss some of the vulnerabilities too before jumping to the tool. So we are having some of the critical vulnerabilities. First is XSS. So let me write it. Anyone have some idea regarding the XSS? Anyone?
JavaScript base.
Yes, you can tell whatever it is. Yes, can you explain what is XSS?
Script.
Yes. So basically XSS is a cross-site scripting, and it's a vulnerability that basically allows any attacker to inject any malicious script. Most of time it's a JavaScript, I can say, but like it's a vulnerability which allows you to inject any type of JavaScript into any website. So and whenever you inject this, they will be getting executed in the browser of any other user. So that's what your XSS is. Like it's a cross-site scripting vulnerabilities that allows any hacker or attacker to inject any malicious script to any trusted website, and which then get executed in the browser of any other user. So that's what it basically does. So whenever there is a XSS vulnerabilities, it can lead to session hijacking. So let's assume session hijacking basically means let's assume you have logged into your Instagram account, and someone has hijacked your session. So basically he has the access of your session, and he can log in parallelly your account over that. So that's what session hijacking is. Like basically he has done access attack over there, and he has access of your session. That's why, like, to get rid of all these session hijacking, every website, like if you are logging to any banking portal or any college website, I think so they must have some stops over there, like whenever you log in for 1 or 2 minutes or 5 minutes, usually after that they tell you like your session expired. So that basically not allow any attacker to hijack your session. So if that is not available over any website, anyone can do session hijacking, and multiple people can log on parallelly, and it can lead to a lot of misunderstanding and multiple stuff. So session hijacking basically done by cookies stealing. Like it can be fine, like anyone can do browser hooking over there, and then they can steal your cookies, and then session can be compromised to gain further access. So that's what session hijacking is. Like if there is a XSS attack, the first thing can be happen is a session hijacking, then the rest will be your credential stealing. Like if anyone is having the session, your passwords are also saved over here, so it can be lead to credential stealing too. And after that, like if XSS attack is over there, then some of the malicious code is being executed to your browser. So in that and some of the malicious code can be injected to the trusted website. So let's assume I am visiting some of the trusted, even if you all are visiting my own website, and if there is some XSS vulnerabilities in that, someone can inject any malicious script in that can contain some malware, and it can lead to all of you to redirect into the malware. So malware redirection can also lead, if there is a XSS vulnerabilities, it can like phishing VI forums or models can be done. Like if there is any vulnerabilities like this over my website, anyone can inject some forms into that can lead for the further phishing attacks also. So XSS is a very critical level of vulnerabilities, and that what we will be looking for. Like if you are working over any bug hunting program, you all will be getting this type of vulnerability multiple time, and people have reported this around thousands of a time, I can say. So this is a very critical vulnerabilities. Like there are multiple types of XSS also. Types of XSS. So if I go with the types of XSS, the first type is stored XSS, I can say stored XSS. So first is stored XSS. It basically it is basically a payload stored in any database or server, and that can be seen by multiple users. Like if let's assume this is my website, someone has done XSS over here, and he has gained access to the stored XSS. Like some of the payload or malware is injected over there, and if anyone is pressing over any section, that malware is directly executed over their system, and that leading them to lose of the data. So that comes under the stored XSS. And then we have the reflected SSS. So the reflected SSS is a payload in any URL that reflected back immediately. Like here there is when we are looking for the stored XSS, that is on the that is basically available over the database. But if there is a reflected SSS, that is directly into the payload, or that is a direct payload into any URL, and that basically reflect it back immediately. So that is what a reflected SSS. Then the third type of XSS is DOM based attack. So those who know a little bit of a coding, you may have, if you have gone through the JavaScript, there is a very good concept of a DOM also in the JavaScript. So whenever there is a JavaScript embedded into any website, if there is a DOM based attack over there, DOM based SSS attack over here, it can exploit the JS, like it can exploit the JavaScript of any website in a front end of any client side. So that can be happen. Like if I go with examples of XSS code. So these are the code, and just get over here. No, just look for the GitHub, and here these are the payload list that you can try to inject with multiple websites, and you can test it with, like we will be testing in our further sessions regarding the SSS. But these are the code, like if you are look for the images, you can check that. If you want to check for the height, you can inject some payload with that. So multiple thing you can do with XSS. Like it's a all the vulnerabilities payload list are there, like these are the whole payload, like from here. So all the payloads are listed over here, you can check it out, and you can inject to any website, I can say. Like let's assume if I want to, no, I don't want to inject it out right now, but yes, that we will be looking for that, like because first let me discuss some of them. So there are multiple tools also, like that can help you to detect all these. Like for that we are having the very famous tool which is Brobsuit. It is a scanner that we will be most probably discussing tomorrow. So this scanner basically helps you to detect the SSS. Then we are having the OSAP zap. So OSAP zap. So this is also a scanner that allows you to scan for that vulnerabilities. So I hope these are the enough information regarding the SSS. So now I hope everyone have clear XSS. And then we are having another attack, I can say, which is IDOR. So IDOR is like it basically occurs whenever any application exposes internet object reference, like any user ID or the file path without any proper SS control. So at that time IDOR happen. So let me go with IDOR wiki, insecure direct object code reference. So this is the page that you can read to get further information regarding this. And if you have understood what I tell, then you don't need to go over here. So let me just send this link basically. So if you look for the IDOR, so it is like it basically occurs whenever there is a expose of any internet object reference, like username, user IDs, passwords, or any file paths like admin file paths or any image file path, and that is basically directly exposed over the internet. Then this happen, it stands for insecure direct object reference. So whenever there is any, like if all of my admin file is directly exposed over the internet, what can be done? Like there can be assessing or any modification anyone will be made. Like if this is my website, and if all of the admin rights is being exported over the internet, anyone can come over here and basically change all the data over here. He can modify uh, all multiple steps he can do over here. So that comes under the IDO. And if you are looking for any website and there you want to change some data and make some changes over their thing, like when there was a attack or like when there was a war like situation in between two country, we have looked like hackers from our enemy country are attacking over multiple government website, and they are basically changing the data of these websites. So they are basically finding IDO vulnerability in all these website, and there they are changing all the information, because this type of vulnerabilities allow you to change any detail or any data over any website. So there are multiple tools that we will be discussing further that will allow you to do that, but once I directly jump to do that will not help you out in a much way. So I hope you all get the idea, like what is IDO. So IDO, like if there is a IDO vulnerability available in any website, it can lead to modify any user data. It can lead to the data leakage, account takeover. It can like there can be privilege escalation also happen. It can all the change in let me write change in 1 second. change in account info, that can be done. There can be anyone can download the private files too, like if you have the admin access of my website, whatever information, whatever enrollment I'm getting, that is saved into the database, anyone can download it over. So there can be downloading of private file, or assessing of any credentials records too. So this is also a very critical vulnerabilities over that. So if you want to fix it out, you will be basically always using the authentication checks on the server side, and never rely on any hidden file or obstructed IDs. So that's what you need to do. And same like Browsuit will also help you to check for IDOR vulnerabilities or XSS vulnerabilities in any software or any website, any server, whatever you are looking for. And the third one, I think, which one is third one? Okay, so the next one is open redirect. So open redirect, anyone have some idea regarding what is open redirect? Anyone want to explain it out? Anyone want to explain what is open redirect? Anyone have some idea regarding this? Vector, do you
No,
have?
sir.
Okay. Vector, do you have some idea what is open redirect? Okay, so if you are complete beginner, just whatever I am saying, listen properly, and after the session go through multiple pages, read the articles regarding that, because in just one session and just by having a 5-minute explanation on any vulnerabilities is not enough. Like if I go with XSS book PDF, you can find a books has been written over there regarding any vulnerabilities, because you can understand how much critical it can be, and if anyone just master only one vulnerabilities, he will be able to do a lot of stuff over here. So this book you can prefer, or you can read properly to get some more idea regarding that, like what is cross-site scripting, where they can be find, then it's a directory toolkit, then what are its theory, like there can be some DOM based attack where we are changing the JavaScript, then it can be the non-persistence way. There can be some CSRF attack happening which lead to the flash, QuickTime or PDF. So multiple stuff. Then we are having some methods. It can be the history stealing, which basically the session hijacking that we have discussed. Then it can lead to the codes for the code execution that will be working over the another browser. It can lead to the JavaScript console error check. So you all get the idea, like it's impossible to cover everything in just a few sessions, or even if I give a 1 month session, it's impossible to cover the entire XSS. So you all get the idea. Just read these PDFs, that will be helping you to increase the knowledge, like XSS exploited, how it can be done in multiple browser. Then it's exploitation framework, like hijacking the browser, controlling the zombies. Then Beef is a browser exploitation framework that basically allows you to put some JavaScript code over any website or anyone's else browser, and then you will be doing a browsing hook over there. Browser hooking, I can see, like Beef basically gives you some JavaScript tool, and once you inject that code over anyone's website or anyone's else browser, whatever thing I am doing over here, you can basically see all of these in your browser. So that's what the browser hooking is. So this tool you can also read in detail. Then we are having overview of XSS proxies, what are they, you can read it out. So this is a quite good book. I am going through, like some of content I still have not read it out, like in a very depth, but yes, I will recommend you all to go through that, because share the link please. Yes, I have shared this out, just click it over. I think it will redirect you to the website. So just to go through that, and randomly, like whatever book, whatever topic I am discussing, you can simply search for that, like IDOR. Just simply go copy this out and search for this PDF, and here multiple, like here is the IDOR handbook available over here. Don't think like attending my own session will make you a great one. So just follow multiple resources, like which one is okay. So this share slide PDF, let me go through. So this PDF you can also read it out. So there are multiple resources. Just simply you just need to go through that. ResearchGate is also providing very good PDFs, so you can also go through that. If you don't find, then go for multiple PDF. Medium is also, it's also a good website that gives you the great idea regarding any topic. So just go through that, and it will be also helping you a lot. So that's how you basically read about any particular stuffs. So I think let's move to the open redirect, like what actually happens in open redirect. Simple thing you can also do, like for open redirect also you just simply copy this out, and let me just go with open redirect PDF. Here multiple PDFs are available for open redirect, and like harmless open redirection, just read it out. You will be collecting some of the good information. And now if you want to switch to some advanced stuff, you can start learning either C++ or Python for coding. That will be helpful longer. So basically in open redirect basically allow any attacker to redirect the user to any malicious website. Like I'm searching for facebook.com, someone has changed facebook.com IPs, like its IP to any other malicious website IP, and I'm searching something else over my browser and I'm being redirected to anything else. Like if you go to multiple movies website or some other websites for piracy regarding stuffs, you might be seen like multiple time you are redirecting to the some of the other site and you have not clicked over there. So that comes under the redirection. So sometimes it's a good technology, but sometimes it's a very worst technology, because it will be lead you to the, unintentionally, like you have no intention to reach to any website, but you are being redirected to that particular website, and your data might be theft and multiple stuff can be happen with you. So that's why it's a very it leads to the phishing attacks, stealing credentials. Sometimes it will lead you to the malware downloads also. Like sometime you may have seen you have gone to download some movie over the internet, and suddenly your browser has redirected you to some of the application page, and directly some of the application is being directly started downloaded over your phone. So that's what happened into the open redirect. Like it can be the malware, like it is malware basically, that is being made to check your make made to steal your data from your site. So that can be happen you if there is an open redirect over there. So make sure like don't click these types of a link, and if your browser is redirecting you continuously, just get out of from there, because it is being made to steal your data, stealing credentials, or will allow you to download some type of a keylogger from their websites, or some type of the malware from their website. So that's what basically do. So whenever you are getting redirected, just validate their redirected, and don't look for them. And the tools like Brobsuit will allow you to detect that, and if you want to test it manually, then you just simply put the URL and then press enter, you will be getting redirected. So that's how it basically works. So open redirect is all about the redirection from one site to another site. And then we are having the clickjacking. So anyone have idea regarding what is clickjacking? Anyone can say this out? So clickjacking is basically when attacker is you are willing to click over some other link, like same in a movies website you may have seen, like you are willing to click over the download button, but when you are clicking download, you are being redirected to some of the other site. So that's what clickjacking is. This is a very small example I can say, but that is what happening right now. So this is the very clean example of a clickjacking. Like you are basically redirected to any other website, like any malicious type. Like basically you redress any attacker. Like attacker is basically readdressing you to any malicious site by tricking the user into clicking. Like whenever you are clicking on any some different part, but that is being made in some hidden frame, or a some bank transfer button pop up into that, like you just click over there, your bank account will be 1 lakh rupees or 2 lakh rupees according to India. Sometime if you are living outside, it can be in dollar. Like I have no experience of that, but so click over here, you will be getting iPhone. So that thing happens over here. You click and you get redirected to some of the malicious site, and some malicious application is being started to download over your website. So that is what clickjacking, like it basically have unintended actions, like once there is a clickjacking, anyone can do money transfer, or like a post like a stuffs can be done. That, and even account compromisation can be done also. Hijacking the click based flow can be done also. So that is what clickjacking is. I hope you all get the idea regarding what this type of vulnerabilities and what they actually does in real life. So the next one, is there left any? Okay, so there is information disclosure left also. So I'm just let me check for the some of the PDFs regarding the clickjacking too. Clickjacking PDF. Okay, there is a PDF from University of Texas. Let me check it out. Okay, it's a next generation clickjacking. Clickjacking is UI redressing. Basically, a attacker overlay them. Okay. Like this is basically in a design. It's a design flow, you can say. Like the website is being designed to do something and it's doing something else. That's what's happened. So if you want to read some more articles regarding that, simply just open this PDF and read it out. That will be helping a lot regarding that. And we have some other resources too, but this one you can also go. I think this is the same PDF that we have opened. No, this is that completely different. Okay, so this one you can also read, but reading one is more than enough, more than sufficient. So that's what you can do. After that, we are having the information disclosure. So basically, information disclosure occurs when any website unintentionally reveals any sensitive data, like its stack traces, its source code, like its API keys. Sometimes like API bug hunting is also a good steps, where a lot of people try to find some of the unintentionally revealed APIs from the GitHub and all. They are so that happens into the information information disclosure attack. So this happens just because the bad, or it can be happened by the evil nature of a coder also, or it can be happened with the I can say misuse of the code. I can say, you can also say it like a mistake, you can say, like if the coder has done some mistake while creating any software, then information disclosure can be happen. So this you will not find information disclosure multiple time, but attacks like vulnerabilities like SXS or IDOR or open redirect or clickjacking, these are the things you will be finding multiple where just read all these in a more detailed way, and that will be helping you a lot. So let's move to the tools. I hope all the vulnerabilities that I was planning to discuss today is being done. So anyone have any questions? Anyone having any questions?
Can you hear me, sir?
Okay. So I hope everything is clear to all of you. And now we need to switch
Sir,
to the.
can you hear me?
Yes, you are audible.
Sir, actually, I think so. I have joined in wrong class. I have been registered for advanced FF7. I think so. That's not SS7. I have joined right now.
Yes. We are discussing bug hunting. Like, okay, just text me over the WhatsApp. I think you have got the channel link. SS7 class will be tomorrow. Like tomorrow 5 p.m. You will be having the link to join that, and just join from tomorrow onward. Like, and always check your Telegram channel or Gmail to receive the link, and that's how it will be working. Don't worry.
And they haven't given me the groups or something. They haven't given to me.
Okay,
But
you
they have told at
okay.
10 o'clock. So I'll have the class at 10 o'clock. SS7.
Okay. Let me check. Just can you share the previous? Yes. All the lectures you will be getting. Like just text me. I will check and provide you all the lectures. If you are
Can
into
I
the
call you
Telegram.
after this class? Can I call you? So
Yes. After the session,
I'll
call
just
me.
reply.
And like you are like calling me only. I don't have any team. If I am texting you over the WhatsApp, that's me only. Like so, you are directly contacting me with me only.
So just
Yeah.
after the class, I will
Yes.
call you.
Just call me after the session. No problem. Okay, so that's how we work. So first we are having the first tool, I can say we will be using is a nuclei to do all this vulnerability scanning. So I'm just so let's do one thing. Just read all the vulnerabilities that we have discussed today, and from tomorrow we will be discussing the tools. Like tomorrow directly I will be jumping to the tools only, and that will be the tools class only. So I hope it's okay for all of you, because we don't have that much time left, and even here there is a very hot weather. So and I'm unable to open any like cooler and all, so I'm feeling very hot right now, like very very much. So just wait for today, tomorrow. Till that, just finish all of these things that we have discussed. I'm just copy and pasting all of the attacks and all of the vulnerabilities that we have discussed. Try to go through all the books, try to read some more details regarding that, and then we'll be moving further. And from tomorrow I will be discussing more, like till 3 to 4 days the session will be continue, like there is a no gap in between that. So always try to join on time and check your mail or a channel for that. Yes, I will be sharing that PDFs too, so don't worry. We'll do the tools. Okay, yes, and tomorrow I will be doing all the tools, so don't worry. And please make sure to finish all of this. So good night everyone, and finish whatever I have said. And when we will be doing the tool tomorrow, I will be starting with the tool, because right now it's I think it's 10:57, so it's worthless to start with the tools and then getting in a hurry. Tomorrow, yes, so tomorrow I will be discussing the whole tool, like whatever tools are there, we will be starting with tomorrow. Like tomorrow there will be no any theory, tomorrow only tools will be, because most of time max burn, when I just ask what is XSS, you have not replied, and if I start doing it with the tool, what you will be doing with that. So just get some theoretical idea too, like what actually it does. So I hope you get my point. Okay, so good night
Yeah.
everyone.
I
We'll be-
Rupankar.
yes,
Yeah. Just give it. So like and
okay, just
in the
tell
social
one by
media,
one.
like in social media I see like a lot of WhatsApp data, Instagram data. If you want to like get any kind of your friends or any data, I see like a lot of accounts regarding that to pay 599 or like
Yes,
some
and they
kind of.
all are just let me finish. They all are fake. Once you pay them 599, they will be block you, and nothing else will be happening. Because if we are discussing
Yes.
anything, you get the idea how much difficult hacking is and how much difficult cybersecurity is to learn. Like it's not a cool technology; it's a very tough technology to learn with that. And how a person can sell himself with 599 to do those stuffs. So like
Yes.
if I know that, I will
That's
be not like why should I earn 599 to do all these stuffs? So hope you get
exactly.
the point. Yes, don't
Yeah. Yeah.
don't get into the trap of all this. Yes, don't get into the
Sure.
trap of these people, like they are like
Just to yeah.
like just to bypass one single OTP. I am taking 30 session for SS7, teaching hell lot of our technology just still, and we are utilizing tons of hardware, then we are installing softwares in between that, then we are able to do that. How any person can claim he will be doing all these stuffs in 599? So just just get out from them. They are
Yes.
just trying to you hope
Yes.
There
I
are
totally
rat
agree.
matter. Rat are also there, no?
yes, rats are also there, but like the person who is providing these at a 599, how he will be knowing? Actually, I'm saying he doesn't have a single rat with him also. Like it's not
But
possible.
mostly the genuine rat I have seen like free. They're not. No one is giving rat for free. They are also charging some like
No,
money
no,
for rat.
just go the zoo, just install it out. Like I have taken live. These all are the live malware repository. Just install it. If you go with my YouTube video, I already have made some videos over that, like how to install the zoo over your like a PC or a laptop, and then you will be having access to the unlimited malware over your own device, and you all know how to use them. These are the commands to install it out. So why to get into the trap of them? Here you can even find the ransomwares. So they all are
The
like
zoo is also Andro rat or what? Zoo.
yes, Android rat or ISO based rat. So multiple rats you will be finding over here, and there are thousands of repository like this over the GitHub. So why anyone need to purchase any tools right now? I used to provide the tools, but all of them are free. They are just like I can say they are not in a proper way. I just used to download them and share them with a commands over my channel or over the Telegram channel. I am not a creator of all these tools. They are freely available over the internet. So that's how it happening. So you don't need to go anywhere. Just look for these types of a repository, download everything, and get idea of that. So that's how it will work. Okay, so
Yes.
I hope you all
Like,
get the idea. Like
have you done any kind of forensics under
Like
this
no no
cybersecurity
under the side like
kind of
I can say
engineering?
in 2024 I was working with Bengal police for some time, like I can say for 1 or 2 months, and after that I was get out from there and not doing anything right now, because I'm very much busy with my own stuff too, because whole day I'm developing my websites, then editing the videos, making the videos content. Like just for 1 hour I need to just for this 1 hour of a session I used to invest at least 5 to 6 hours just for 1 hour session, because I need to plan the content, then run all the tools, discuss, like I need to think what need to discuss, then so it's very tough. Like just after the session I used to edit the video, then rent it over the YouTube, so everything takes a lot of effort, so hope you get the idea.
See the chat, please.
Yes,
Sir, see
yes.
the chat.
I have a zip file with a lock and crack using John the Ripper, but content was unencrypted. What I do? Un Unencrypted. What is mean? Like
Encrypted, sir. Sorry,
yes, sir. Okay.
encrypted.
Yes, yes. It's encrypted. Okay, so
What I do?
okay, so did you have the file link with you?
Uh, yes, sir.
Okay, just send me that particular file over my Telegram channel, Telegram username. Let me check.
Okay.
Yes, yes. Let me
Okay.
check. Yes, yes. Let me check. I will be respond you as soon as possible. With the details.